said vision is a compelling sense of what might be. That vision is a target that beckons one towards action. And it is vision which has caused us to do the action we are launching today.
We say fight back! Ourselves go back! We say fight back!
God of martyrs, God of
This joyful mystery is the finding of the child Jesus in the temple. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
No apologies, we're not sorry! Keep your thoughts off our bodies! Your crusade is broken! This clinic will stay open!
What if I told you that right now someone was choosing whether you were going to live or die? What if I told you that this choice wasn't based on what you could or couldn't do, what you've done in the past, or what you would do in the future? And what if I told you you could do nothing about it? Ladies and gentlemen, members of parliament, thousands of children are right now in that situation. Someone is choosing, without even knowing them, whether they are going to live or die. That someone is their mother, and that choice is abortion.
When I was 20 years old, I found out I was pregnant. I was only 4 months into the relationship. My first thought was to have an abortion. I wasn't ready to be a mother yet. In the end, I decided to keep the baby, and now I have a beautiful baby boy. Not too long ago, I found myself in that similar situation. Only now I'm 27 years old in a new relationship. I couldn't deal with having another child, so I went through with the abortion.
It's a personal subject because I am the father of an aborted baby. About 10 years ago, I was involved with the abortion experience. I tried to convince my partner at the time not to do it, but she went through with it anyway. And there was the impact that it had on me told me that this was a human life that was lost, not just a clump of tissue or a mass of cells that was removed.
Every day, 115,000 children are being put to death through abortion. 115,000. Look around you at this great sea of people. This is only about 10,000 people. Every 2 hours, this amount of children are being killed because of abortion. Almost 1/3 of our generation never made it out of the womb.
Well, an MP out of Ontario, Stephen Woodworth is his name, has recently put forth a motion 312, and all he's doing is calling on the formation of a parliamentary committee to look at the question of when life begins. Currently in Canada, a human being is described as coming into existence the moment the child is completely outside the mother's body.
See, the really hardcore people will tell you life begins at fertilization. Fertilization when the sperm fertilizes the egg, which is usually a few moments after the man says, "Gee, honey, I was going to pull out, but the phone rang and it startled me." Fertilization. But even after the egg is fertilized, it's still 6 or 7 days before it reaches the uterus and pregnancy begins. And not every egg makes it that far. 80% of a woman's fertilized eggs are rinsed and flushed out of her body once a month during those delightful few days she has. They wind up on sanitary napkins, and yet they are fertilized eggs. So basically what these anti-abortion people are telling us is that any woman who's had more than one period is a serial killer.
We are organizing a prayer vigil on the 13th of May, which will commemorate, if you want to say commemorate, but if 43 years ago when abortion was legalized in Canada.
We're here today on Tuesday because this is the day that Kelowna General Hospital kills approximately 40 unborn children. And we walk every Tuesday, which is the abortion killing day at our hospital. We've been here for 13 years, ever since the government mandated that abortions must be performed here. So we're here just to stand up to the truth that the unborn baby is human, it is alive, it has a right to life, and I can't stand by and witness or pay taxes and be silent to the fact that unborn children are being murdered any more than I can be silent while somebody justifies that they have a right to their choice to rape or a right to their choice to be involved with pornography and exploiting young children. Choice, I'm sorry, just does not justify killing unborn children.
I would love to adopt, and I would love to not have them aborted when they're babies, and I want to be able to look after them. And so my biggest question is, will there be any left to adopt if this continues?
I personally am a pro-choice because I believe that every woman should have the right to do whatever they want with their body. I feel that if abortions become illegal, that some women are going to make bad choices in doing harmful stuff to their bodies and finding a different way to abort the child, either dangerously